So welcome guys. Today we will discuss common child problem. It is part of interview preparation kit on HackerRank website. It is a very good website. You can check it out for learning competitive coding. So yeah, let's get started. The question says a string is said to be a child of another string if it can be formed by deleting 0 or more characters from other string. Given two strings of equal length, what's the longest string that can be constructed such that it is a child of both? Okay. For example, if ABCD and ABDC are two children with max length 3, ABC and ABD, they can be formed by eliminating either D or C from both strings. Okay. Note, we will not consider ABCD as common child cause we can't rearrange characters ABCD, ABD. Okay, now let's try to understand what the problem says. So basically the problem is asking us to make the subsets of two strings of max length with given characteristics. And what are the characteristics is that, let's say you are given a string. Okay, just let me erase this. Yeah, so you are given a string A, B, C and D, and the other is A, B, D, C. So you have to make a common substring out of these two. Now the conditions that you have to follow are that you can delete any number of characters from this and this, but you have to make sure that at the end two strings should be equal, and you can only delete the characters from these numbers. That means you cannot rearrange them. Like in this case it has A, B, C, D, and in this second string also it also has A, B, D, C. The type of characters are same, but still these two strings cannot be considered equal. So what can we do to make them equal? One operation is simply delete D from here and D from here, then you will get ABC and ABC. And what is the other operation? One more operation is you can also delete C and C. That will also leave you with AB, AB which are equal, but in this case we have to find the maximum substring. So ABC will be the answer, the required answer. So these kind of problems can usually be solved by dynamic programming concepts. So think of this problem like this. Let's just break down this bigger problem into chunks of smaller problems. Okay, think that I have a string A, B and C, and I have a string A, B, D as my S1 and S2. Okay, so I already calculated what will be the common child of these two strings, which in this case is AB and AB, correct? Which is simply straightforward to see. C and D can be deleted. Now let's say I am checking for the next character in a bigger array. So let's say till now I had already checked for ABC and ABD here. Now I will check what will happen if D is present and C is present at the end of these two strings. Okay, so in this case this will become A, B, C and D, which will be our string, and this will be A, B, D, C, which will be our S2. Now how we can calculate for these two strings in terms of what we already know for ABC and ABD. Okay, so yeah, okay, now the question that we are going to ask is, if we add a character to these strings, yeah, in this case we add, let's say let's just not call it D, it can be any character. Okay, let's just call this as P1. P1 is the character which we add to S1, and X will be the character that we add to S2. Okay, now how these two characters will affect whatever the maximum value was before they were added, right? Okay, so in this case, yeah, so in this case let's say if X was equal to P1, right? If X was equal to P1, now what will happen? Now according to what the question is asking us, you can only delete the characters, right? But we are pretty sure the character is at the end will remain at the end if we do not delete it. Now using that sense, let's just say that the two characters that were added at the end, in this case p1 and x are equal. Okay, so if these two are equal, correct, now these will always be part of child string which we are going to make maximum, right? That means it is simply the max length till ABC and ABD plus 1. Now what I am trying to say here is, let's say in this case ABC and let's say here E comes, correct, and ABD of these two, for these array we already know what the value is, and here again E comes. Now if these two are similar, correct, these can always be included in the child, and we have to make the child maximum, so we will always include these two because these are always equal. So basically whatever the maximum of this part is, there will be an E attached to the end of that child. So in this case the maximum of ABC and ABD is child AB, correct? So we already know that the end part of these two strings are equal, so that simply will be added to the common child, and this will be the maximum common child of these two strings. Now in the sense of numbers, how we will write it? It is simply the maximum child string which came out of these two strings plus 1, because we will include that character in our child string. Okay, so in that this will be like ABC and ABD plus 1, and that will be the max length for these two strings. Okay, now the other scenario is, let's say these two are not equal, right? This is a little tricky. Yeah, so let's say that in this case x and p1 are not equal. Now what will happen? Now okay, I'll just take an example. Okay, I'll just get a smaller ring. Here is this. Yeah, so f comes and E comes, correct? Now in this case I have two choices. It is clear that either p1 or x will not be there in the final child string. Absolutely correct, right? Either f has to be deleted or E has to be deleted, because whatever is at the end will stay at the end until it is deleted, correct? So either f has to be deleted or E has to be deleted for the child to be, common child to be equal. It will be like saying it is maximum of A, B, C and F, or A, B, D, or either we are deleting E, or it is maximum of A, B, C and A, B, D, E. That means we are either deleting F or we are deleting E. And now because these parts, as I said, these parts are already calculated by us, calculation of one more term will be very straightforward thing. I will show you the pseudocode also, so that you will understand it more clearly. So now for calculating the value of maximum child, what we will do is we will use a two-dimensional array, okay, which will be of the dimensions of, this will be len of A and this will be len of B, or let's say S2, or in this case it will be S1. So and simply array of I of j, yeah, simply where I and j will imply that calculating for first I characters of S1 and first j characters of S2. That means if here the length is 4 and 4, so there will be total of 5 columns and 5 rows, right? Now you will say if the length is 4, then why 5? Well, the first one is for 0, that means if A does not have any character or if B does not have any character. In that sense, it will be if A has 4 characters and if B has all 4 characters, right? Yeah, and simply A of I of j will simply imply that we will take first I characters of string 1 and we will take first, let's say, j characters of string 2, and then for that we will calculate. With this all explanations done, I will show you the pseudocode, right? So yeah, again here this is the declaration of array which I said arr length of s1 plus 1, length of s2 plus 1. I hope you understand why plus 1 is here, because for a of 0 we are actually considering there will be nothing. So for a of len of s plus 1 we are actually taking till the end of s1 and s2. So for I, okay, yeah. So now the next is for I equals to 0, I less than s1, I plus plus, j 0, j less than length of s2, j plus plus. Again, simply going over all the characters of s1 and s2 and taking them one by one. That means if I 0, that means no character from s1, no character from s2. Then I 0, that means no character from s1, but one first character from s2, and so on. So like if it is I is equal to 2 and 3, this will be like taking first 2 characters from s1 and first 3 characters from s2 and then calculate, right? So if I equals to 0 and j equals to 0, again if both of them have no characters taken from them, the length will simply be 0. Let's say if one of them is 0, again the length has to be 0, right? Because if we have to make a common child, so if one of the string does not have any characters, it will simply be 0 for both of them. Same goes from j equals to 0. And yeah, this is the main part here. If none of them is 0, that means some characters from a are taken and some characters from sorry, I'm referring it to as a, some characters from s1 are taken and some characters from s2 are taken. Okay, if s1 of I minus 1, now I again hope you guys understand why I am using I minus 1 here, because if I and j is 0, the loop will never come here, so I don't have to worry about segmentation fault and anything like that. Only for I greater than 1 and I greater than 0 and j greater than 0, the loop will come here. Now why I minus 1? Because actually in our array s of, oh my god, this ink, s of 0 is actually one character, right? But the way we are storing it, array of 0 comma 0 is no character and array of 1 comma 1 is one character from both of them. So that's why for referring to the original, like for taking the characters from string, we have to do I minus 1. Similarly for j minus 1. So let's say again the case which we discussed above, that is if I and j, if the characters which are going to be included are equal, then it is simply 1 plus what is array of I minus 1 j minus 1, as I said above, which I think we discussed for this example only. It will simply be abc and abd plus 1, because we will surely take the last element from both of them in common child. We just have to take the maximum before that, right? Yeah, so for abcd and abdc, let's say we are only calculating for this part bb, so we'll say, right, okay, if b and b are equal, then that means it will simply be between what is the max of this, that means this is 1 plus we are already going to take b, which is 1. So For AB it will be 2. The child length will be 2. And else again, as we discussed above, if both of them are not equal, else array of I comma j is simply equal to max of I minus 1 j or array of I j minus 1. Again, this is simply saying that it will be max of, either we will delete the last character from S1 or we will delete the last character from S2 if both of them are not equal, because both of them cannot be simultaneously taken in common child, as the last character will remain the last character until it is deleted, and we want both of these strings to be same. I hope this explanation was enough. If you guys have any doubt, you can put in comment section. If you have any problem with the way I explained also, you can put it. I will make sure I will not make these mistakes again. And if you have any specific requests for problems on HackerRank 2, you can put them. I will make sure that if I have solved them, I will put the explanation on this channel. And if you like this video, please like and subscribe. Thank you.